Here are 50 business and personal development books that I would like to recommend to you. Every single one is authored by someone from an underrepresented group. So women, people of color, people with disabilities or different abilities, people from the LGBTQ+ community, and others who feel that left to chance, they're not always given a fair chance. I'm Mindy Gibbins-Klein, and it's my mission to make sure that every voice is heard and every human can be inspired. Here we go. In less than 25 minutes, 50 book recommendations, all authored by people from underrepresented groups. The Joy of Being by Marina Pearson. Hardworking moms, there are plenty of them. Great book. Welcome Home by Suzanne Roynan. How stuff makes or breaks your relationship. Did you know that? That stuff makes or breaks your relationship? Great book for you if you want to have a better relationship or attract your ideal mate. Just deal with your stuff. Super Mindful by Eliza Leigh Ryan. Just look at that. How to tap into your creativity. Who wouldn't like more of that? Focus in the Age of Distraction by Jane Piper. This book has really taken off over the past few years, including the pandemic-induced stressful situation that many people are in. Discipline by Suzanne Poole. Is this something you might need or a woman in your life? Very interesting book. Gut Well Soon by Catherine Rogers. So the gut is at the root of many, many aspects of our physical and emotional health and mental health. It's Your Life, a book about confidence by Amelia Ortman. This book has been getting a lot of attention, a lot of media attention recently. The Silenced Voice, There is Purpose in Pain. This book has been shortlisted in the Business Book Awards. As I speak, we don't know the result. Well done, Dr. Marcia Morgan, for writing about this. Slice, Cutting Through to Excellence in Sales Leadership by Vinit Shah. If you are in sales, especially sales management or sales leadership, as Vinit calls this, you need this book. Drivers by Suzanne Jacobs. I think we all need to create more trust and motivation at work. Really great book on this topic. The Science of Talent by Kate O'Loughlin. Do you know someone who needs to find, grow, and keep the right people in their organization? This is the book for them, especially now. Baby Apathy by Angela Spencer. This is an incredible methodology for helping your baby's development in its first few years. A lot of really special tips that you may never have heard of before. Fantastic book by someone with a lot of experience. Secrets of Successful Sales. This book has been #1 in the charts many times. Alison Edgar, now Alison Edgar MBE, has definitely got some secrets to share if you need to make more sales. And as you can see, Emma Jones, the founder of Enterprise Nation, has given it an endorsement at the top. Really great book on sales. Is there a teenager in your life? Would they like more resilience? Would they like some tips? The Spark to Your Success by TJ Dow is a great book for teens. Very exciting, very positive and motivational. Share it with the teen in your life. Yep, this one is for you. Confidence for Life. This is for everybody. This is for teens, adults, people of all backgrounds, anybody who really feels they need more confidence Susan Armstrong is a genius, and she's been through a lot, and she is sharing her best tips in this book with you, the reader. A User's Guide to the Human Body. Fascinating book. All kinds of things that we needed to know, but we're never told. Shane Moore has a lot of information to share with us, all about the human body. If you are a practitioner, or you just are having issues with your body, or you just want to learn some stuff that you didn't know before, check this book out. The Art of Iconic Leadership. Power Secrets of Female World Leaders, Political Leaders, Leaders in Business, all female. So if you really want to learn the history, but also support the women who are currently in leadership positions, check this book out. Again, getting lots of attention around the world. Winner by Denise O'Leary. This book is all about how to win business awards. And having gone for many business awards and won a few, I know that there is an art and a strategy to it. And Denise O'Leary knows about this. This is another shortlisted book in the Business Book Awards 2021. Well done, Denise. Traveling by Train, Laurie Morgan. This is the journey of an autistic mother. I need say no more. Very, very interesting story, very well written and important to read. How to get your first job and build the career you want. I think you may know people who need this book. It's supposed to be for graduates and people who are at the beginning of their career. There's 100 tips which are actually useful for people at lots of stages in their career, but especially people who are just getting into the world of work. I think we're about halfway through. Confidence on Camera. Lottie Hearn wrote this iconic book. Lots and lots of information about how to be confident on camera, which we all need to do now. I'm using some of the tips that Lottie has taught me right now. Dance Your Way to the Top. This is for female leaders. This book by Susie Heath is exceptional because it has information and wisdom that you won't hear anywhere else. There are a lot of leadership books out there, a lot of leadership books written by and for women, but nothing like this. If you're a female leader and you're at risk of burning out, check this book out. Emotional Competence, Evelyn Lonoche. Yes, you can get more out of life, and it is surprisingly easy when you understand emotional competence. It's not a phrase you'll hear every day. So if there's something that, if this speaks to you, grab this book and you will learn some secrets that many people don't know. Building Your Dream Life, Bronwyn Verncombe. This is how property can help you quit the rat race, because that's what Bronwyn and her husband did. Fascinating. And if you want to get into property, there are a lot of books, and this one has some very specific exercises, examples, and ideas for you, not just for women either. Here's another book for people who are looking for work, The Job Hunting Toolkit by Ani Bhattacharya. To find the perfect job in tough times, and I think we'd all agree these are tough times, this is a great book written by somebody who really knows the industry, somebody who's helped a lot of people find jobs and get the jobs that they want as well. Choices by Sarah Lane. We all have choices to make. If you've ever been kind of stuck or felt paralyzed with all the choice that abounds, this is a book that can help you understand how to get to clarity. Great coaching book written by a very talented coach, Sarah Lane. Employee confidence. If you've heard about employee engagement, imagine going to the next level. Imagine understanding how to really get your employees to engage, because you can't just switch on a switch or press a button. There are strategies, and they are in this book by Karen J. Hewitt. Heels of Steel by Vanessa Vallely. This book has had many great reviews. This book has been reviewed and talked about, and Vanessa Vallely, OBE, has achieved more than most, and she has also given back. She has created so many opportunities for achievement, advancement, and recognition for women especially. This is a book worth reading if you are a woman who wants to survive and thrive in the corporate world. Backtrack by Tessa Niles. Yes, that's Tessa on the cover, and yes, that's David Bowie as well. And she was a backing singer, and this is a fascinating series of stories about Tessa's life on the road, but also some of the things that you might like to know about some of the pop stars and rock stars that you've heard of and heard singing. And you've probably heard Tessa singing as well, but it's also about the challenges of being a woman in the business. The Unseen Journey Within You. Yasminka Hansen has written a beautiful book, very poetic, very spiritual, about finding the essence of your journey and the meaning in it, and how to transcend things that have happened and create your best life. Yasminka Hansen, The Unseen Journey Within You. Reset, a blueprint for a better life. Rosalind Palmer, who is a talented hypnotherapist who understands about building a blueprint and going for your best life. It's not an accident, your best life. It's not just going to happen without understanding how to make it happen. Cindy Galvin's More to Give. Stepping into your new life at any age. If you've ever wondered, am I too old to, don't even finish that question. You're not too old to do anything. Read this book, especially if you are an older person at a crossroads. More to Give. If you feel you have more to give, this is a book for you. The Successful Mompreneur by Debbie Gilbert. This book was shortlisted in the Business Book Awards in 2019, I believe it was. Fantastic book for women who are setting up a business around their family, or if they have kids and you want this work-life balance. It is possible. It is possible to have it all and do it all, but you need some resources, and this is a good one. The Complete Guide to Property Strategies by Angela Bryant. So this is the second book by Angela Bryant, and it covers many, many different property strategies. It's so comprehensive, I would say if there's only one book you're going to get on property investment, this could be the one for you because it does cover a lot of different strategies, and you can figure out which way you want to go and then learn more. Another book by Angela Middleton, MBE, Bridge That Gap. So this is about how schools can help their students get their first job and build the career that they want. So this is, you can tell it's part of a series. Bridge That Gap. There is a big gap, of course, going from school into the working world, and schools can actually help. That's a great book. They're all great books. Moving Mountains by Julie Miles Lewis. Julie Miles Lewis has been leading adventures. She's been having adventures and leading other people through some great adventures, expeditions, and basically exploring and having a more exciting life. If you feel you need a more exciting life, this is where you start. Moving Mountains. And you can start by reading it in the comfort of your own home and then go climb a mountain or do something else. Be Gender Smart by Inga Woudstra. Now, this is not just for women. This is for anybody who is in business and wants to make sure that they are supporting women and celebrating women and creating equal opportunities for men, women, and people of all genders. So this is a very, very important book with a foreword by Helena Morrissey. This is very, very relevant now. Utter Confidence. Do you want confidence when you speak? Do you need more confidence in meetings? This book is a brilliant bestseller by Ellie Yates, and it has had tremendous success in the corporate world, but also for people who are trying to get their next position. So utter confidence, how what you say and do influences your effectiveness in business. Very true. Diva Wisdom by Jane Kenyon. Now, Jane understands that we need to reach a hand back and help the next person. So women who are successful really can mentor the next generation. So this is for the women, the mentors, the people who want to lift others up. Really lovely, positive book with lots of very specific tips. Diva Wisdom by Jane Kenyon. Getting there. Farewell Jet Lag by Christopher Babayode. Yes, we need to understand this because travel is coming back, and take it from someone who knows, a flight attendant. How to avoid jet lag is very important because you cannot lose a day at either end when you're traveling. I'm sure you'd agree. Better Thinking for Better Results by Kathy Lasher. This is another bestseller. It does what it says on the tin. If you want to improve your thinking and have some very specific strategies, this is a great book to get started. Move Away from Pain. I've got to move away from the screen because this is a big one. This is a book, I haven't been showing you the insides of the books, but with diagrams, with images and pictures to show you specific ways to have a pain-free life. If you have physical pain in your body, this is another bestseller, which you will enjoy because you can work through things at your own pace. Nearly there. How to Be a Smart Woman in STEM. Gabriela Muller-Mendoza has written an important book for women who have decided, who've chosen to be in the STEM fields. It's not always easy. It's not always easy just because you want to do something, to be successful, to work your way up. And we want more senior women in STEM positions because then we can create a culture where women feel that it's a place for them. So if you're science, technology, engineering, and math, of course, are the STEM fields, also called STEAM at times. I can't remember which one we're missing, but I have to finish all of these before the time runs out. She Said by Patricia Seabright, a new book which is doing very well. This has had heaps of media attention, and it's especially for millennial women who want to speak and be heard, not necessarily just to become public speakers or professional speakers, but speaking up at work, speaking up in a meeting. Every time they speak, really they want to be heard, and this gives those women an edge. Business is Personal by Penny Power, OBE. So do you agree business is personal? If you're a business owner, I'm sure you get this. If you didn't realize it, you soon will, because there is no such thing as separation of business and your personal life. There isn't, because these days you are your business, and your business can give you all the success, all the success or otherwise. And so business is personal. Here's one. Happy Vet, Happy Pet. Caring for your pet's caregiver. Now I'm saying this in quite a happy voice, but this book addresses the fact that veterinarians are 4 times as likely as the average person to commit suicide. And it's all because of the stress and the way sometimes the relationship with the pet's owner causes stress and guilt and other emotions. This is specifically for pet owners to understand what their vet goes through and to work with them and be in partnership with them. Sandy Weaver's Happy Vet, Happy Pet, a must read for all pet owners. One that just launched 2 days ago, Empowering HR, already in the top 10 in the HR categories. Deborah Wilkes has so much experience about human resources, HR, and the importance of that role, and how people in that role really can make the best impact and create success, not just for themselves, not just for the organization, but the whole ecosystem in which they are working. Deborah Wilkes, Empowering HR. If you know someone in HR, that's a book for them. And now, 2 books at the bottom of the pile, but just as important as the others. This is one of my books. This was my first book on thought leadership, 24 Karat Bold, even though it's gold. So this book has received a lot of attention. This was for many, many years my flagship book, the book that I would use for every single speaking opportunity and many other decisions. And then I came out with The Thoughtful Leader, which is the one that more people know because it's more recent. But we all need to use our head and our heart to inspire others. So this is how to do it, but how to be thoughtful in both senses of the word. So thank you so much. If you've stuck around till the end, if you've been watching and listening and taking notes, I'm going to put all of the authors and book names into the comments in the LinkedIn post. And hopefully you will share the excitement with me. And there's going to be a special request as well, but I'll save that for the LinkedIn post. Thank you so much for being thoughtful yourself and helping me to celebrate authors from underrepresented groups and their amazing books. Thank you.